Hi, this is Denise and I'm here today to talk about assessing timbre. We're coming to the end of the school year and you may want to have these assessments for marks on report cards. So the first aspect of timbre that I talk about with young children is timbre of voices. And so I use these vocal exploration cards to talk about singing voice, speaking voice, shouting voice or calling voice, whispering voice, or having them think the song. And in Texas, that's considered a timbre as well. So there's a wonderful type of voices activity in Musicplay for kindergarten. This is my speaking voice, and it goes like this.
This is my speaking voice.
This is my speaking voice.
I use it every day. I use it every day.
This is my whisper voice. This is my whisper voice. It's quieter this way.
This is my shouting voice.
This is my shouting voice.
It sounds like a fight.
It sounds like a fight.
This is my singing voice.
This is my singing voice.
It sounds just right.
It sounds just right.
And then we do a number of examples with it. The interactive activity that's online is fantastic. I teach them this poem. 1, 2, 3, 4, meet me at the kitchen door. 5, 6, 7, 8, hurry, don't be late. And then they choose which kind of speaking voice or which kind of voice they want to use. So if they use whisper voice for the first 2 lines and shouting voice, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, meet me at the kitchen door. 5, 6, 7, 8, hurry, don't be late. So we would do that activity over a number of classes. Then if you want to assess, down here in the printables section is a timbre of voices assessment. So you would simply say the poem using one of the kinds of voices and you'd have your children circle which type of voice they hear. And generally speaking, even my youngest children get that well. So you can use the activity online, Musicplay online, or you can use the vocal exploration pack that you can purchase. We go on from vocal exploration and vocal timbres to classroom instruments. And I always introduce the classroom instruments with the hello beat chant. Beat, beat, feel the beat. Say hello to those you meet. And then we say, hello Scott. And the children echo, hello Scott. Hello Carrie Lynn. Hello Carrie Lynn. Hello Matthew. Hello, Becky. Hello, Becky. So we'll do it in all different kinds of voices. The first week we simply pat the beat. But after week 1, I start bringing in all the classroom instruments. And I explain what they are and I show how to play them. So boys and girls, this is a tick-tock block. It makes a different sound on each side of the block. What's it made out of? Oh, it's made out of wood. How do I make the sound? I tap it. So I would classify this as a wood instrument. And each week we do their hello beat chant then with a different instrument. After about 4 or 5 weeks, they've learned 4 or 5 different instruments. And then I bring in the mystery box. And I put it down in front of them. I don't let them see inside. And then I assess if they know what the instruments are that are inside. So boys and girls, what instrument is this? And they go, oh, that's the tick-tock block. And again, we talk about what it's made out of. So it's made out of wood. I could do this as a more formal assessment with older children by bringing in the box and then having them write the name of it down. And that would be a perfectly good way of doing a formal assessment. I also want my older children to know which family the instruments belong to. So there's a number of different ways of teaching that. In this book, Rhythm Instrument Fun, there are songs to teach instrument families. This one is called Play, Play, Play Along Together. And then we go into a verse. Play, Play, Play the woods. So all the children who have wood instruments play together. and then we play the drums, and then we play the medals. So those songs really reinforce how to classify the instruments. There are also worksheets in here. So there's worksheets to match the instrument with its name. And in the back of the book, these are given as reproducibles. So I can use the paper copy and I can use the projectable that comes with the book to teach. Name the instrument, another worksheet. Which instrument did I hear? And then they would write down what they hear, and I choose from those instruments. I give them the names so that they can spell them correctly. And here's instrument family matching. Which instruments are a membrane? The drum is a membrane, so I draw a line to that. Which instrument's a wood? The wood block's a wood, and I draw a line to that. And in the book is given the printable copy of this. One more way to assess classroom instruments is with classroom instrument bingo. And the classroom instrument bingo is designed for younger classes. Instead of 15 instruments to choose from, there are only 9. So this goes quickly and it's not so difficult for the children. So the instruments included in this: hand drum, guiro, tambourine, sandpaper blocks, maracas, cymbals, tick-tock block, rhythm sticks, triangles. So all very familiar instruments. So you can play classroom instrument bingo as an informal way of assessing if your children understand it. And in the package are, again, printable worksheets that you can use as a formal assessment for your report cards. So the resources that I use for assessing timbre in the elementary school: I use the vocal exploration cards for assessing vocal timbre, or you can simply print them out from the online website, musicplayonline.com. I use classroom instrument bingo to reinforce the rhythm instruments, and I use rhythm instrument fun for extra worksheets and extra reinforcement of the instrument families. Follow Musicplay on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube.